time. Back in 2009, now bear in mind, look what I did as a genre-free, post-everything band. We fit in nowhere and everywhere at once, so we get on a lot of different types of strange tours. This time, it was like 2009, we were doing the tour with the band She Rides, which is, they're kind of like a rock and roll punk rock band, but they at the time featured the singer from Bury Your Dead, the original singer from Bury Your Dead, so we kind of split half and half on booking the tour, so like maybe half the dates were ours. It was a full US tour, and half the dates were theirs, and the ones that were theirs were mostly through Hardcore Cruise, who were familiar with Joe. And so we going on the tour, and She Rides has a vehicle malfunction. They're not gonna be able to make it. So now bear in mind, I don't think this is gonna hurt their reputation. Admit this, because you have to bear in mind, as touring bands, you do what you have to do to get where you gotta go and to survive. And when you're on a tour with other bands, there's a brotherhood element to it. But since it was very early in the tour and they were not gonna be able to make the rest of the dates, it became possible that maybe all of the dates that they booked might start falling apart on us, leaving us with like a bunch of holes in our tour at the last minute. So we conspired to lie and say every single night together that they had broken down that night on the way to that show every single night. And this is a little before the internet was as comprehensive as it is now, so we didn't really get caught on that one, fortunately, and it allowed all the shows to stay booked. Now bear in mind, all we were doing is protecting ourselves from promoters pulling a dick move and canceling the show on us. You know what I mean? Because they will likely. That's the reality of the world. If you've been touring a while, you know that'll happen. So fortunately, they honored our brotherhood and helped us with that conspiracy, and we were able to have a good tour. I met a lot of the Hardcore Crews that were excited to book their band and had a good time with a lot of them. And it was a great tour, and we really appreciate them helping us out in a dark moment.